It is imperative that web headlines tell the story. Here are some characteristics of headlines on the web and what you need to know. Often, online news websites will have multiple headlines at once, so editors must be careful not only in writing the content, but choosing where they are placed and how they are placed throughout a news website. Web headlines pop up on external sites. Through RSS, headlines can be syndicated on Google News or other news sites, blogs, or wherever they might turn up. This is great news because the more places your RSS feed appears, the more chances for increased readership that you get. It is also important to note that web headlines don't always appear with other content. Therefore, headlines can't depend on images or subheads to get readers to click them. So it's important that when you're writing the headlines, you need to write it with enough impact that's going to get that person to read your story. Web headlines can't depend on text size for impact either. Because headlines can be syndicated through feeds and often must fit in styles on different pages, it's nearly impossible to depend on a headline size to grab attention of a reader. If size can't do it, what can? Web headlines must get the point across right away. This is a perfect example from the Boston Globe. 3 simple words: hope over fear. I am instantly intrigued and am compelled to click and read the story. I want to know what that means. Your headline won't necessarily be the headline people use either. Believe it or not, web users often share your stories on social media sites, and then they write their own headlines for your content. So the better your headline is, the less likely it is that web users will have to edit your headlines to make them relevant to social media sites. Finally, remember that you can change web headlines at any point in time. On the web, you can edit any content in real time. This recent Lansing State Journal article was updated several times throughout the day, with both the content of the story changing as well as the headline. This concludes our session today. Thank you for listening.